Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you a really cool no mythic team you can use for this faction assault in Amanithrax. First things first though, take a casual stroll to the shops and grab yourself a tier 1 if you want to. You get the rather handy potion of enchantment, enchants all allies at the start of battle, but do consider if you have your horde level at level 100 or more already in Amanithrax, you will already have a potion of enchantment stored, so no need to buy one, but you may want to anyway, because you may want to pick up something like the weapon. At tier 4, it's rather nifty. Dealing scatter damage boosted by Amanithrax allies, then explode 3 gems for each Amanithrax ally and summon a Amanithrax troop. So a summony explodey weapon with a bit of damage as well, not bad. And it's got enchanting as one of its upgrades, which is nice, which means it gets enchanted as soon as you cast it, so it gets charged, ready to do it again. And you can pick up a troop if you don't have it already at tier 3, Explode Stall. Explodes magic-based gems if an enemy is diseased, poison 1 to 4 enemies. It's not that fantastic, but hey, it's a new troop. Well, so let's take a look at this team. We're going to go with Forest Troll, Crown of Horns, the Empress, and the Foxfire King. All these 4 troops work really well together with lots of different benefits all round. The Forest Troll inflicts entangle when doing skull damage, so you'll be looking to get a nice skull hit on the enemy, entangle them, and that's going to make us safe from skull hit, which is really cool. And the Forest Troll just doubles the number of green gems on the board, then creates 3 green gems, so that'll create a lot of green. The reason why that's really useful is because all that green will feed straight into the Empress and the Foxfire King. Now the great thing about that is she only uses 6 mana, so it'll get charged up very quickly indeed. And she gives magic +1 to all skills on the last ally, with a 7% chance of an extra turn for each green gem on the board. Now remember, we've only taken maybe one single green match to get her charged up. If you get a mana surge, she'll get charged up absolutely straight away, leaving a load of green on the board. That means she has a very good chance of getting an extra turn. That means she'll get charged up again, and maybe get to cast twice in succession, which can be mega useful. And that good tarot is very useful at the same time. Then when the Foxfire King is charged up, he's been boosted wildly by the Empress, and then we can do that awesome first option, dealing magic +1 true damage to all enemies, and the second one we don't really care about. But it is boosted by red gems and spirit gems, but yeah, the first option, that dealing true damage to all enemies, is really cool. And it can get worse for the enemy as well, because of Foxfire. 50% chance to inflict fairy fire on a random enemy when matching red gems, which we'll be doing to charge him up anyway, and it will happen by fluke when we cast a weapon, and we collect red for the weapon anyway. That explodes blue gems, which charges up the Forest Troll, gives a random status effect to all the giant allies, which is the Forest Troll and ourselves, and we get a summon as well, which is useful just in case things went wrong and we somehow lose one of our troops. We'll be in Titan class for this, so we get a 50% start with mana, which is really cool. And some of the talents aren't that great, like may as well have impact. Not going to benefit from it because we're not in first place. We want Forest Troll to be there. But we can have Mace of Power, gaining 2 magic if using a mace, which we are. Stone Circle, all brown allies gain 3 armor. May as well have Blood and Glory, because don't want the one for dwarf allies, and we don't really want a Dust Storm from the start because we don't want to hinder the green. Rock Solid, gain a barrier when matching brown gems, which we do that anyway to charge up our troops. Stone Mastery, may as well get extra brown. You can have Lightning Strike if you like. I just like the control of Stone Mastery, which is very useful. And Fortitude, immune to stun, poison, disease, death mark, lycanthropy, and devour. We'll go for a +2 red, +1 brown, -1 purple meteor banner from the Sin of Mirage on this. So let's jump in and see how it does. Just do a couple of fights on these lower levels and we'll jump into the delve itself, level 500, and see what we can do there. So as you can see, we've got our Forest Troll up absolutely right away. There's not a huge amount of green there, 7, but it's still going to be an okay boost. There you go, we've got like the Empress charged up straight away. The Foxfire King's up straight away. So if we get an extra turn from this, happy days. Let's see what we're doing. We're doing 78 true damage at the moment. We've got nicer medals on to increase our magic on that. So let's cast that. Didn't get extra turn, but we've gone up to 147 true damage to all. So yeah, you can see how nuts this is going to be for many of the levels. So we'll jump into the delve now. No point in mucking around with these low level battles. Let's just crack on with the level 500. Well, let's dive into the delve itself, level 500. No mucking around on those lower levels. My horde level was only 130 for this. You want it around about 100 anyway, kind of minimum for pretty much any underworld delve. At least 100. So let's do this. The same team. The good thing about these early stages is where the enemy is not quite as powerful is you can actually look to get your Foxfire King to do actually one shot on all these. At the moment I'm only on 76 true damage to all enemies, so it's okay, not huge, but what can we do? We can get some brown and green at the same time there. We'll absolutely do that. There we go. We've got a bonus skull hit there, so we've already entangled that top troop as well, which made us really safe. And look how quickly everybody got charged up. Really cool. So what we can do our first boost. There you go. We didn't get the extra turn, but we've gone up to 143 true damage. We can now cast this. There you go. That's got the Empress charged up again. Now got a 77% chance boost of the extra turn which we got. And if we get a mana surge on this, it should be charged again. And we can do it again. And now we've got like 277 true damage to all. And one Bambaluda, well on Bamboo, I completely misjudged it and only did one more boost. So, bearing that in mind, we'll cast that one more time. Completely mess up at that. That was just to show how not to do it. Check your things first before you cast it. Right, so we get one more boost, and yeah, didn't have to do that, but 344 damage now. That's what I was after. Should have done that before cast the first time. Right, let's try and do that properly this time. Right, let's go to a tricky room because we like trickiness. Really handy this skull entangle now when we face an opponent like Glaceon. So we'll be looking to get a nice skull hit nice and early. Now Potion of Enchantment gets the Empress up so quickly, it is nuts. Right, so that has got our troll ready. Not a huge amount there, but we did get the extra turn, which is okay. Right, so on 76 true damage at the moment. The other way to do it is to cast this maybe once and then cast this twice. So actually I want a second Empress boost and then maybe 2 casts. So we'll maybe do it that way. Right, so I've already got my weapon ready next round, so we'll get some stuff for our trolley friend. And let's cast this. There we go, we've got that entangle going on. So we're now on 143 at the moment. Let's grab that for our Empress. Let's grab that for our troll. Severe lack of green going on at the moment. Let's get our Empress charged up again, hopefully. Right, so we'll give that another boost. 210 true damage to all. Let's go for that. It's going to have to be another couple of casts. Not a huge amount of green there, but that did work out okay. 98 is the boost. That is going to be absolutely guaranteed all day long. That's what we're now. 277, so one more cast. And that will do it. Oh, Glaceon thought he was getting a bit excited there. So obviously there's a couple of ways you can go about this. You can either choose to wait a couple of extra turns and make sure you get your Foxfire King boosted up first before casting. Or you can cast it multiple times. Up to you. I do like the casting it multiple times quickly thing. Right, so here, when there's a bunch of that, there's only 8 there, so basically, might as well get that first. Let's get this first boost going. Oh, we got the extra turn, that was a bit unexpected. So you can actually do it this way. You can go, okay, let's soften you up. Big bunch of damage there. Let's go for this. See if we can get some more green on the board after the explosion. Didn't really work out, but hey. Still not a bad chance of getting it good. And it got it good. If that's even a thing. We got it good. Oh, may as well get that because it's there. Not that we needed it. Oh, Lady Saphira survived. Let's get her entangled just to be super duper mega safe. Don't want to lose any random troops all of a sudden on these levels. Yes. Cast this. Try and get our Foxfire King charged up. Come on. Stop messing around. Thank you. So this powerful team to romp through this delve. Nice red there, but the Potion of ruination comes along and spoils it. I mean, a potion of explosion is good a lot of the time, but my word, it does actually mess up what was a good start sometimes. Right, so what we got? A reasonable amount of stuff there. 70 is the boost on this, so we'll go for that. We got the first boost for 143 true damage. Let's see if we get lucky with the troll. No, of course we didn't. Grief. Right, let's explode all these gems, get some more stuff that way. I've actually been a little bit unlucky on these green. It usually works a little bit better than this, but hey, it is what it is. The gems aren't always going to fall your way. Right, let's give ourselves a boost. 210 true damage, so we've just got to get charged up one more time. So let's get the weapon going, or the troll, whatever happens first. Oh, that's a lot of red there now. Quite a lot of green though. 14, this is bound to be an extra turn. Is that enough? 210. Yes, easily enough. Let's get some of the effects of those fairy fires as well. Remember, that can actually be a shortcut to not having to get one charge on the Empress. See what happens with the start of the game. Our troll was nearly ready, so we may as well leave the green on the board to benefit his spell. There we go. This is going to be a very nice start indeed. So here we go. 70 is the boost. Got the extra turn. Can actually cast one of these now, but like I say, I do like to blow things up if there's a nice start there. But hey, let's do this. So by the time we get one more boost, they should be in range of death. And we want them in range of death. They don't want to be in range of death. But we want them in range of death. Heaven knows what's in my tea sometimes, honestly. There we go. 91 is the boost. So this is what I was talking about earlier. This is ideal sort of situation. We're about to get an extra turn out of this. This is going to be an extra turn and a mana surge, which gets Empress charged up again. So we can do back-to-back casts on that. Then even though we didn't need it, we've now got mega boosted to 277 true damage to all and obliterate them all into absolute oblivion. Yes. Right, let's get this last one done. Come on, Mr. Gobtruffle face in your big nose. Yeah, he's got a big nose, isn't he? Look at it, it's massive. Right, let's have a slice of that. Not enough green there. This is where the crown of horns can help out, because you can basically mess the board up a bit and see what drops down, and even less green drop down than normal. Absolutely fantastic. Not. So we might as well take this as a bonus cast to see what happens. Right, so Foxfire King is up. I think I'll get that going on to get the entangle going. There you go. That skull hit didn't do anything for you, matey boy. 12 gems there, that's pretty decent. That's got our Empress charged up. There's our second boost. Let's cast this twice now. Here's the first one. Kiboosh. If we get the Empress charged up again, we'll cast that. Oh, this is rather groovy. So we'll do that way. Right, so all we need now is our bottom troop charged up, and we are happy days. I think I'll grab the stuff from there. Just need a little bit more for our Foxfire King. We'll do it that way. Might as well get that because it's there. Same with that. Same with that. Didn't need to do all that. But we'll get our boost and get our damage 295. Oh, we need one more. We can do that this way. Oh, shouldn't have done that because I should have left the boost really high, but it's still on 98. 354 true damage to all. One shot them all out of there on a humongous amount of true damage to all. So fun team there. Easy to get the Foxfire King boosted into an absolutely obscene amount of true damage. There it is. There's the team. There's the strategy. If you enjoyed it, it'd be really cool if you bashed that like and subscribe button. It really does help. Most of all, thanks for watching. And feel free to share the video amongst other Gems of War players, your guild, things like that. That is super helpful to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.